Hello Swatantra TV viewers. I am Mahima, welcoming you to our English Bulletin with latest news, updates and analysis. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday said India will lead the world in artificial intelligence or AI capabilities and exhorted young entrepreneurs and startups to work on Indian solutions for global applications to solve challenges faced by nations across the world. Addressing the Startup Mahakumbh, Modi said the three missions on AI, semiconductors, and quantum, launched by the government earlier, will generate jobs for youth and investment opportunities for global investors. India is in a new era of AI technology, and world acknowledges that India will have an upper hand in AI. It is now the country's priority to ensure that the opportunity does not slip away, he said. AI offers limitless possibilities for young innovators and global investors. Modi recalled that in his address to the US Senate last year, he had mentioned that India would continue to be a leader in AI. The Prime Minister also exuded confidence that his government will come out with a full budget after the upcoming general elections. He said numerous jobs are being created for young innovators and investment opportunities for global investors with the advent of the AI industry, and mentioned the National Quantum Mission, India AI Mission, and Semiconductor Mission. The Prime Minister also noted that financial startups have gained a lot from UPI and financial inclusion is gaining strength from the use of technology.
सीधे तौर पर जुड़े हुए हैं। हमारे पास 110 से ज्यादा यूनिकॉर्न्स हैं। हमारे स्टार्टअप्स ने लगभग 12,000 पैटेंट्स फाइल किए हैं और बहुत सारे स्टार्टअप्स ऐसे हैं जो अभी तक वो पेटेंट के महत्व नहीं समझे हैं। मैं अभी भी मिल के आया, मैंने पहला ही पूछा, मैंने कहा पेटेंट हुआ गया? नहीं, बोले प्रोसेस में है। मेरा आप सबसे आग्रह है, उस काम को साथ साथ चालू ही कर दीजिए, क्योंकि आज दुनिया इतनी तेजी से बदल रही है, पता नहीं कौन कहां हाथ मार ले। और देश ने कैसे इनकी हैंड होल्डिंग की है, उसका एक और उदाहरण है जेम पोर्टल। यहां पर उसकी व्यवस्था है, आप देख सकते हैं। आज ये स्टार्टअप सिर्फ जेम पोर्टल पर ही करीब 20,000 करोड़ रुपए से ज्यादा का कारोबार कर चुके हैं। यानी सरकार ने एक प्लेटफॉर्म बनाया, आप वहां पहुंचे और इतने कम समय में 20-22 साल की आयु के नौजवान 20,000 करोड़ का कारोबार कर ले एक प्लेटफॉर्म पर, ये बहुत बड़ी बात है जी।
Modi puts territorial integrity, national security at risk, Khadge. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge on Wednesday alleged that the Modi government has put the country's territorial integrity and national security at risk in dealing with China and is also attacking the constitutional rights of our own citizens of Ladakh. Kharge asserted that the Congress remains committed to protecting Ladakh and securing national interests at the borders. But like all other guarantees, Modi ki guarantee to assure constitutional rights to the people of Ladakh remains a colossal betrayal. It is nothing but fake and Chinese in nature, the Congress chief said on microblogging site X. His remarks come amid climate activist Sonam Wangchuk's hunger strike in support of statehood and constitutional safeguards under the 6th schedule for the Union Territory of Ladakh. Wangchuk, a renowned education reformist, has been on climate fast in Leh since 6 March, a day after talks between the joint representatives of Leh-based apex body and Kargil Democratic Alliance heading an agitation in support of 4-point demands, and the central government hit a deadlock. Kharge alleged that the Modi government wants to exploit the eco-sensitive Himalayan glaciers of Ladakh and benefit its crony friends. On the eastern Ladakh standoff, He said despite at least 19 rounds of one-on-one talks between PM Modi and his Chinese counterpart since 2014, Modi government has failed to ensure status quo ante before 2020. He claimed that China continues to occupy Indian territory at Depsang Plains, Hot Springs and Gogra regions.
महिला, श्रमिक और हिस्सेदारी न्याय गारंटी, इस न्याय गारंटी 5 न्याय गारंटी में और एक 5 हमने जोड़ दिया, यानी किसान के लिए क्या क्या करेंगे, युवाओं के लिए हम क्या करेंगे, महिलाओं के लिए हम क्या करेंगे, और जातीय जनगणना करने से या इस देश के गरीबों की किस ढंग से भलाई होगी, और वो सेंसस को हम सामने लाना चाहते हैं, भलाई नहीं चाहते हैं, इसीलिए हम इसको हम चाहते हैं कि 25 गारंटी जो हम सभी ने स्वीकारा है और स्वीकारने वाले हैं, ये आपको जब आने वाले दिन में
The Centre on Wednesday defended in the Supreme Court the appointment of 2 new election commissioners under a 2023 law that excludes the Chief Justice of India from the Selection Committee, saying the independence of the Election Commission does not arise from the presence of a judicial member on the committee. In an affidavit filed in the Apex Court, the Union Law Ministry rejected the petitioner's claim that the 2 election commissioners were hastily appointed on 14 March to preempt the orders of the top court the next day, when the matters challenging the 2023 law were listed for hearing on interim relief. The affidavit has been filed in response to a batch of pleas, including those by Congress leader Jaya Thakur and the Association for Democratic Reforms, challenging the Chief Election Commissioner and other election commissioners' appointment, conditions of service and terms of office, Act 2023. It is submitted that the case of the petitioners is premised on one fundamental fallacy that the independence can only be maintained in any authority when the selection committee is of a particular formulation. It must be noted that the independence of the Election Commission, or any other organization or authority, does not arise from and is not attributable to the presence of a judicial member in the selection committee, the affidavit said. DMK vows to repeal CA if India bloc voted to power. Tamil Nadu's ruling DMK, a key constituent of the India bloc, in its manifesto released on Wednesday promised to repeal the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019 if the opposition alliance wins the Lok Sabha polls. Restoration of statehood to Jammu and Kashmir and holding polls there, scrapping the new education policy 2020, slashing fuel prices, annulling Article 361 of the Constitution that provides protection to governors from legal action and appointment of governors following consultation with chief ministers, were among the key promises made by the DMK. The recommendations of the MS Swaminathan Committee will be adopted to ensure that minimum support price for agricultural products is set at total production cost plus 50%, the DMK said. Also, it announced that if voted to power, India bloc will withdraw the Agnipath scheme and reintroduce permanent recruitment service in the Indian Armed Forces. From now on, population censuses, including caste-wise censuses and censuses concerning people below the poverty line, will be conducted by the union government once every 5 years simultaneously. The Congress party's ally in Tamil Nadu said that new constraints on states' borrowing capacity, imposed by the union government beyond the limits in each state's FRBM equivalent act will be eliminated. The union government's financial contributions to states will be based on the income tax and GST collected in those states. Thus, financial contributions will be assured based on the taxes collected within each state. The finance provided to states will be permanently determined based on the 1971 population, it said. Jharkhand Gov Radhakrishnan assumes additional charge of TG. Jharkhand Governor C.P. Radhakrishnan on Wednesday assumed additional charge as the Governor of Telangana. Telangana High Court Chief Justice Alok Aradhe administered the oath of office to Radhakrishnan at a function attended by Haryana Governor Bandaru Dattatreya, Telangana Chief Minister A. Revant Reddy, his cabinet colleagues and other dignitaries at the Raj Bhavan in Hyderabad. Radhakrishnan was given the additional charge as Telangana Governor following the resignation of Tamilisai Soundararajan from the position. In his message after assuming office, Radhakrishnan expressed gratitude to the President for giving him the opportunity to serve as the Governor of Telangana. He vowed to work with utmost dedication and sincerity towards the betterment of the state and its people. He reaffirmed his firm commitment to upholding the principles of fairness, integrity, and impartiality and pledged to discharge his duties with the utmost diligence, ensuring that the democratic process is upheld and respected at all times. While the constraints of the Model Code of Conduct may temporarily limit certain actions and initiatives, they do not diminish our collective determination to serve in the best interests of the people, he added. Radhakrishnan called upon the people of Telangana to join hands in building an inclusive, equitable, and sustainable future. Radhakrishnan, who had served as a Lok Sabha member, is the third governor of Telangana, which came into existence on 2 June 2014. His predecessors were ESL Narasimhan and Tamilisai Soundararajan. Coincidentally, all three belong to Tamil Nadu. Delhi Cabinet Minister Atishi on Wednesday said the Enforcement Directorate was not waiting for the court's decision and sending summons to Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal in excise policy case, and asked the agency to respect the legal procedure. The Delhi High Court on Wednesday sought the stand of the Enforcement Directorate on a petition by Kejriwal challenging the summons issued to him in an excise policy-linked money laundering case. The investigating agency claimed the petition of the AAP national convener, which also challenges certain provisions of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, was not maintainable. A bench headed by Justice Suresh Kumar Kat granted 2 weeks' time to the Enforcement Directorate to file its reply in this regard.
गिरफ्तारी का मकसद है इस केस से पूरा ना हो, तो इसलिए उन्होंने एक और फर्जी केस में कल अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को नोटिस भेज दिया। उन्होंने दिल्ली जल बोर्ड से जुड़े हुए किसी इन्वेस्टिगेशन को ज्वाइन करने को कहा है। एक ऐसा केस जो आज तक हमें पता भी नहीं चला है कि इसमें जांच क्या हो रही है, इसमें तथाकथित घोटाला क्या हुआ है, इसमें ईडी ने केस क्या दर्ज किया है, इस पर कोई खबर नहीं है। इस 100% फर्जी मामले में भी कल मोदी जी की सरकार ने अरविंद केजरीवाल को समन भेज दिया। तो क्या सीक्वेंस ऑफ इवेंट्स है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल जी कोर्ट जाते हैं, कानूनी प्रक्रिया का सम्मान करते हैं, कोर्ट उन्हें बेल देती है और समन लीगल है कि नहीं है उसको एग्जामिन करना शुरू करती है, लेकिन मोदी जी उसका वेट नहीं कर सकते हैं। मोदी जी इंतजार नहीं कर सकते हैं कि कोर्ट अपना फैसला देगी। उन्होंने शाम को ही अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को 2 और समन भिजवा दिए।
Hyderabad student goes missing in US. A 25-year-old Hyderabad student Abdul Mohammed, who is pursuing a Masters in Information Technology at Cleveland University in the US, has gone missing since 7th March. The Cleveland police described him as an Asian man standing 5 foot 8 inches and 150 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. He was last seen at 13th Street in Cleveland. He was wearing a white t-shirt, red jacket, and blue jeans, the police said. Anyone who sees him or has information on his whereabouts should contact Cleveland Police 3rd District Detectives at 2166-233-073 or call police dispatchers at 2166-211-234 or 911. Meanwhile, his father, Mohammad Salim in Hyderabad, reportedly received a phone call from an unknown number later that week from someone claiming that a gang had kidnapped Abdul and demanded a ransom of $1,200 for his safe return. They further threatened to sell Abdul's kidney if the ransom was not paid. Abdul's parents requested the Ministry of External Affairs to help trace their son. Vice RCP Vanga Geeta to cross swords with Pavan Kalyan. Pithapuram Assembly constituency in Andhra Pradesh has turned out to be one high-profile seats with celebrity candidates set for fierce clash. Kakinada Vice RCP MP Vanga Geeta will clash with film actor-turned-politician Pavan Kalyan in the upcoming assembly elections. Noticing a strong Vice RCP candidate against him, Pavan Kalyan exuded confidence that Jana Sena will register victory in the forthcoming elections. He has speculated that Geeta will cross over to his Jana Sena party. Hitting back at the Jana Sena leader, Vanga Geeta wondered what would happen if she has also speculated that Pavan Kalyan joined the ruling YSRCP after seeing the election results. Geeta has already launched her political campaign in Pithapuram constituency, meeting the people and asking them to vote for YSRCP if they wish to see the welfare schemes continue. The YSRCP candidate is confident of winning with a massive majority. Meanwhile, Makinidi Seshu Kumari, JSP Mandal in charge of Pithapuram, has announced his decision to join the YSRCP. Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy will welcome her into the party fold by offering her a party scarf at Tadepalli camp office. Andhra Pradesh Chief Secretary K.S. Jawahar Reddy on Wednesday said that necessary steps are being taken to facilitate free and fair elections. Director General of Police K.V. Rajendranath Reddy and Chief Electoral Officer Mukesh Kumar Meena reviewed the preparations for the election on Wednesday. Aspects such as cyber security, IT, SVEP, law and order, communication plan, complaint redressal, voter helpline, and minimum facilities required in polling centers were reviewed. Speaking on this occasion, the Chief Secretary reiterated that all necessary arrangements are being made to conduct the upcoming elections in a completely free and fair manner in a peaceful manner. He said that there are 46,165 polling centers across the state and at least 50% of them will be provided with webcasting facility. The CA stated that the polling centers with webcasting are directly connected with the control rooms of the Central Election Commission and the State Chief Electoral Officer's office to continuously monitor the polling pattern. Jawahar Reddy said that since January till now, goods worth 176 crore rupees, cash worth 78 crores rupees, expensive goods worth 41 crores rupees and various drugs worth 30 crore rupees have been seized. In the last 4 days after the Model Code of Conduct came into force, various Model Code inspection teams have seized cash, liquor and other goods worth 3.39 crore rupees, of which 80 lakh rupees in cash, 60 lakh rupees crore of liquor and drugs worth 29 lakh rupees have been seized. The Chief Secretary said that 121 checkposts including 60 integrated checkposts at state borders and other areas are being established.
మనము వాల్ రైటింగ్స్, పోస్టర్స్, బ్యానర్స్, తర్వాత హోర్డింగ్స్ ఇవన్నీ పబ్లిక్ ప్రాపర్టీ మీద, తర్వాత ప్రైవేట్ ప్రాపర్టీ మీద ఫస్ట్ డే నుంచి అంటే 16 తర్వాత రిమూవ్ చేయడం జరిగింది. దీనికి సంబంధించి ప్రతిరోజు వాళ్ళు రిపోర్ట్ పంపిస్తూనే ఉంటారు. 1.99 lakh లాంటి పోస్టర్స్, బ్యానర్స్, హోర్డింగ్స్ని ప్లేస్ నుంచి తీసేయడం జరిగింది లాస్ట్ 3 daysలో. ప్రైవేట్ ప్లేస్ నుంచి కూడా 1.15 lakh ఇట్లాంటి ఐటమ్స్ని రిమూవ్ చేశారు. ఈ నంబర్స్ అంటే ప్రతిరోజు డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కలెక్టర్ నుంచి రిపోర్ట్లో మనకు వస్తూ ఉంటాయి. దిస్ మే ఇంక్రీజ్ ఇన్ ద ఫ్యూచర్ ఆల్సో. తర్వాత డీఫేస్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాపర్టీ మీద కూడా 94 కేసెస్ బుక్ చేయడం జరిగింది. మిస్యూజ్ ఆఫ్ వెహికల్, వయలేషన్ ఆఫ్ లౌడ్ స్పీకరు, ఇల్లీగల్ మీటింగ్ ఇట్లాంటి కూడా 37 కేసులు బుక్ చేయడం జరిగింది. టోటల్ కేసులు ఎఫ్ఐఆర్స్ అన్నీ కలిపి ఇప్పుడు దాకా 385 ఎఫ్ఐఆర్స్ ఈ 3 డేస్లో బుక్ చేయడం జరిగింది. దాంట్లో అన్ని ఎంసీసీ వయోలేషన్స్ ఉండొచ్చు, సీజర్స్ ఉండొచ్చు, అన్నీ ఉంటాయి. దిస్ ఇస్ రిగార్డింగ్ రిమూవల్. సెకండ్ ఆస్పెక్ట్ సీజర్స్ అంటే క్యాష్ లేదా లిక్కరు, అదర్వైజ్ మెటల్స్ ఇట్లాంటివి. లాస్ట్ 3 డేస్లో 3.39 crore వర్త్ సీజర్స్ ఈ ఫ్లయింగ్ స్క్వాడ్ టీమ్స్ ద్వారా, పోలీస్ ద్వారా, ఎక్సైజ్ ద్వారా చేయడం జరిగింది. ఆ 3.39 crores లో 1.6 crore లిక్కరే ఉంది, 80 lakh క్యాష్ ఉంది, రిమైనింగ్ డ్రగ్స్, తర్వాత ఫ్రీబీస్ ఇట్లాంటివి ఉన్నాయి. దిస్ ఈజ్ ఓన్లీ లాస్ట్ 3 days. మనం జనవరి నుంచి ఎలక్షన్ కమిషన్ జనవరిలో వచ్చింది, అప్పుడు నుంచి ఇప్పుడు దాకా అంతా కలిపి ద ఫిగర్ ఈజ్ 176 crores. ఎలక్షన్ అనౌన్స్ అయిన తర్వాత 3.39 crores వర్త్ సీజర్ చేశాం. అంటే ఇఫ్ ఎనీ ఐ హ్యావ్ నాట్ సీన్ ఇట్, కాబట్టి నేను దీనిపైన కమెంట్ చేయలేను. ఆ గ్లాస్ చూపించుకొని దీని ద్వారా పబ్లిసిటీ చేస్తే పొలిటికల్ అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్ కింద వస్తుంది. పొలిటికల్ అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, దర్ ఇస్ నో బ్యాన్ ఏం లేదు. పొలిటికల్ అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్ చేయాలంటే ముందు పర్మిషన్ తీసుకోవాలి. చూసిన తర్వాత ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏ పొలిటికల్ అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్, అప్పుడు వీ విల్ ఇష్యూ దెమ్ ఏ నోటీస్ టు అప్లై ఫర్ ప్రీ సర్టిఫికేషన్. బట్ ఎనీథింగ్ విచ్ పొలిటికల్ గా ఎక్కడైనా ఏమైనా అపీల్ ఉంటే దాట్ విల్ బి కన్సిడర్డ్ యాజ్ పొలిటికల్ అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్. ఇన్ వాట్ ఫార్మ్ హీ హెస్ డన్ ఇట్, ఇది చూసిన తర్వాతనే తెలుస్తుంది. అది సంబడి ఎవరైనా కంప్లైంట్ చేసి మాకు చూపించాలి, లేకపోతే మనం వెళ్ళి ఇప్పుడు మీరు చెప్పారు కాబట్టి మేము చూస్తాం అది. బట్ చూసిన తర్వాత అది ఏ రకాలు ఉంది, దాంట్లో ఏం అపీల్ చేశారు, ఏం చేస్తున్నారు. బికాజ్ వాట్ హ్యాపన్స్ దట్ ఇది ఉంది, దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో ఏ పొలిటికల్ సింబల్. ఇది కూడా ఉండొచ్చు, ఫ్యాన్ కూడా ఉండొచ్చు, సైకిల్ కూడా అన్నీ ఉంటాయి, మనం వాడతాం, రోజు వాడతాం. బట్ దట్ డస్ నాట్ మీన్ పబ్లిసిటీ కదా. సో కేస్ టు కేస్ చూస్తాం.
Sensex, Nifty rebound as Reliance, ITC shares rally. Benchmark equity indices Sensex and Nifty rebounded on Wednesday, propelled by bargain hunting in index majors Reliance Industries, ITC and SBI amid a largely firm trend in global equities. However, a depreciating rupee and selling pressure in small-cap stocks restricted the gains, traders said. In a highly volatile trade, the 30-share BSE Sensex rose 89.64 points or 0.12% to settle at 72,101.69. During the day, it jumped 390.62 points or 0.54% to 72,402.67. The benchmark hit its day's low of 71,674.42, down 337.63 points or 0.46%. The NSE Nifty climbed 21.65 points or 0.10% to finish at 21,839.10. The US Fed is likely to delay the cut rate to the latter part of the year due to a resilient economy. Domestic mid and small caps are likely to lag large caps driven by premium valuations in the short term, said Vinod Nair, Head of Research, Geojit Financial Services. From the Sensex basket, Maruti, Nestle, Power Grid, State Bank of India, ITC, Reliance Industries, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Bajaj Finance, IndusInd Bank and Asian Paints were the major gainers. In contrast, Tata Steel, Axis Bank, Tata Motors and HDFC Bank were among the laggards. Among the sectoral indices, energy jumped 1.09%, oil and gas 1.07%, power 0.92%, telecommunication 0.61%, auto 0.47% and utilities 0.45%. Nifty recovered losses to end higher on 20th March. Asian shares closed mostly higher while European markets opened lower Wednesday as investors awaited the latest signals from the Federal Reserve on the timing of cuts to interest rates. In Asian markets, Seoul, Shanghai, and Hong Kong settled in positive territory. Japanese stock exchanges were closed for a holiday. Vijayawada Railway Division get first prize in All India Railway Hindi drama. Vijayawada Railway Division representing South Central Railway Zone bags first prize in All India Railway Hindi drama competition for Salpaniti, Hindi play. South Central Railway, Vijayawada Division conducted 186th Divisional Official Language Implementation Committee meeting on Wednesday under the chairmanship of Narendra A. Patil, Divisional Railway Manager, Vijayawada Division, South Central Railway. M. Shrikant, Additional Divisional Railway Manager Operations and Additional Mukhya Rajbhasha Adhikari, P.E. Edwin, Additional Divisional Railway Manager, Infrastructure, and branch officers of Vijayawada Division, South Central Railway took part in the meeting. Delhi was the most polluted capital city in the world in 2023, a Swiss-based air quality monitoring group has found. India, of which Delhi is the capital, was also ranked as the world's third most polluted country after neighbors Bangladesh and Pakistan, IQS said. The country's air has worsened since 2022, when it was the eighth most polluted country, it added. Air pollution is a serious problem in several Indian cities. Experts say that rapid industrialization coupled with weak enforcement of environmental laws have played a role in increasing pollution in the country. India has seen a lot of development in the past few decades, but poor industrial regulation means that factories do not follow pollution control measures. Rapid construction has also contributed to rising levels of pollution. The report by IQS said that India's average level of PM2.5 fine particulate matter that can clog lungs and cause a host of diseases was 54.4 micrograms per cubic meter. Globally, air that has 12 to 15 micrograms per cubic meter of PM2.5 is considered safe to breathe, while air with values above 35 micrograms per cubic meter is considered unhealthy. Delhi's air quality was worse than India's overall air quality, with the city having a PM2.5 reading of 92.7 micrograms per cubic meter. Delhi struggles with bad air around the year, but the air gets particularly toxic during winter. Thank you for watching Swatantra TV English Bulletin. For a complete and comprehensive English news bulletin, please do watch Swatantra TV every day. This is Mahima, signing off. Keep watching Swatantra TV.